welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Latrice. Thank you so much for coming and watching my video. I'm so excited and so nervous, but this is my first, I'm gonna say it again, this is my first video, so bear with me, but I'm so excited to be saying my journey of pregnancy. This is my boyfriend and I's first child, first everything, new parents, new experience. So I thought, you know what, why not bring it to YouTube and share it with people and talk about it and, you know, share our journey. So thank you so much and let's get started. So in this week's video, I'm going to be talking about my 17 to 18 week pregnancy update. I'm going to be going over the gender reveal, workouts, self-care, also symptoms of this week. I have my notebook so I don't forget anything because pregnancy brain, I feel like I forget everything. So let's get started. All right, so week 17 facts. Baby is the size of a large onion. That's so crazy to me. And baby is measuring at 5 inches and 5 ounces. Also, baby is practicing sucking and swallowing. I am imagining what that looks like. Kind of funny. Also, the common symptoms for this week are increased appetite. And speaking of appetite, for this particular week and just in general, I really noticed I was so much hungrier. I was so much hungrier than normal, and I was really craving In-N-Out. And let me tell you, I would get In-N-Out probably 1 to 2 times a week, and I just can't get enough of it. I had it yesterday, so that tells you something. And another common symptom is stretch marks, occasional headaches, faintness and dizziness. I didn't experience that for this week, but I have experienced it. And I think it was caused just, I had low blood sugar at the time. I didn't really eat anything that day. It was the first trimester, not really feeling well, and I almost fainted, and it was scary. But I survived. So then also during this week, you have heartburn and indigestion. Let's talk about heartburn. I shook the camera, sorry. But I feel really intently about this. Heartburn is something that I never experienced before, rarely in my life, except for, you know, being pregnant. And when I first experienced heartburn, I had no idea what was happening. I was thinking in my head, oh my goodness, I'm having a heart attack. I'm so young. What is happening to me? And then I'm like, oh my gosh, Latrice, calm down. I think it's heartburn. I did a little Google search. I found out that it was heartburn, but my chest hurt so bad. So I've actually been taking this tea. It's specifically for heartburn, and that really seems to help me, and it's natural and safe for baby. So, and it was actually a gift to me, which is really nice. Also, another symptom for this week is backaches. During week 17, I didn't experience backaches, but I just have in general as a whole, and it's the worst. It sucks. It does not feel good. And another symptom is sore breast. And during this week, my boobs weren't really feeling sore, but what I will say, a lot of things have changed with my body, and my boobs definitely have grown, and sometimes they get a little bit sore, and it's just, they just feel hard as rocks, and it sucks. And another big thing that happened this week was at 17 weeks and 5 days, I felt the baby kick. Oh, that was honestly, it was so amazing. I had no clue what it was at first. I just felt like it was like a little poke inside me, and it felt different from cramps or anything else that I have ever experienced. And I instantly knew what was happening. I knew the baby was kicking, and it was the best moment ever. I screamed, I was so excited. And now, currently, I am 19 weeks and 1 day, and ever since when I first felt the kicks at 17 weeks and 5 days, I feel the baby kick every day, and it's something that I honestly look forward to. I'll just lay in bed at night and I'm like, okay, baby, what's going on? Where are you? So it's so awesome. It was a really good week, 17 weeks. So I would say overall for that week, with all the symptoms, one thing I forgot to mention, I will say during this week in particular, I have noticed I'm very emotional, more emotional than usual. I'm not really a crier, or pre-pregnancy, I never really have been a crier, pretty even keel, but now I am so sensitive, just like the littlest things. The other day I was listening to a song and I just started crying. It was a sad song and I started bawling my eyes out. So it's so insane. Hormones. All right, let's get into week 18 facts. During week 18, baby is the size of a cucumber. A cucumber. And baby's measuring at 5.5 inches and weighing 5 to 6.5 ounces. And during this time, baby is now yawning and hiccuping. And it even said on the pregnancy app that I use that you can feel that soon. So you can feel your baby yawn and hiccup. Pretty crazy. Also, common symptoms during this time, some people start to experience fetal movement. I was lucky enough to experience that at week 17. And then another symptom is bloating and gas. Oh, gas. Let me tell you, we're human. We all get gassy, but in the mornings, it is, my poor boyfriend, it is so bad. I feel like I have to let out the gas or my stomach will hurt so bad. I just feel so bloated and just gassy. So that's definitely adjustment, every morning having to let it go. Also, another symptom is leg cramps, bleeding gums. I haven't had bleeding gums, but I have heard of that, and I know it can be pretty sucky, so I'm definitely keeping a lookout for that. Also, edema, swelling in the feet and ankles. I didn't experience that. And also, stretch marks. When it comes to stretch marks, I have been trying to be very diligent. Maybe I'll do a video of my skincare, body care routine revolving stretch marks, because I probably use 5 different products because I just want to stay as moisturized as possible. I know that really does help with stretch marks. Stretch marks are also, genetic. Some people are more prone to them. So I'm just trying to do whatever I can to maybe help lessen the stretch marks. All right, so that is it on the week 18 facts for baby. Let's get into self-care. So I have a funny story when it comes to self-care because, as you know, we're currently in a pandemic. I'm pregnant and we're trying to be as safe as possible. But during this time, your body is changing. This is speaking for myself. My body is changing, going through all these emotions and just things. And one day I was just looking down at my feet and I was like, oh my God, I need a pedicure. And I thought about it for maybe about a week. I was thinking about it and I'm like, is it safe? I'm not too sure. So I actually called a nail salon where I live. And, I said, what are the precautions that you guys are taking for COVID? After hearing everything that they did, and I have been to this particular nail salon, I decided, I'm just gonna go for it. I literally went in there, face shield, 2 masks, gloves, everything. And I honestly felt so comfortable there getting, my feet done originally. And that's what I had wanted. I just wanted to get my toes done. And so I'm sitting in the chair and I'm like, you know what? Can I get my nails done? It was so random. And I'm so glad that I actually decided to get them done, because just the act of doing something for myself, I feel like I love it. I have been so focused on baby, getting everything for baby, doing all these things. I have kind of let myself fall to the wayside. And I think once I got to week 17, that's when something clicked in me where I said, you know what, I'm gonna start doing some things for myself. So just getting my nails done was the best thing ever. I felt like a new woman. I walked out of there with my new nails, so excited, like touching everything. Like it was the best little self-care moment. And I felt so liberated. I felt safe, and I honestly do not regret it. And I'm looking forward to doing my one little treat a month, getting my toes done, getting my nails done, and it's just crazy how one little thing can make you feel so good. All right, and next up, we're gonna be talking about working out. So during this pregnancy, my first trimester, I had no energy for anything. All I did was sleep, eat, cry, because I was super emotional, my hormones were changing, everything. So now being in the second trimester, I feel so much more alive. I have so much energy. It's crazy. And I was talking with a girlfriend of mine, and she was telling me about how she has been doing a Pilates class. And to be completely honest with you, I do not work out. I do not. It's something that maybe I've done here and there throughout my life, but I've never really been a workout person. But I like the idea of working out. And it's like something in me kind of switched being pregnant, and I thought, you know what, I'm gonna give this a shot. So fast forward, here I am doing Pilates, a Pilates reformer class on a machine, and being the only pregnant person in the class, and also not really working out ever, feeling totally out of shape, feeling so embarrassed, but something happened when I was at a class, a specific class, and I did so bad that day. I felt so down about myself. I honestly felt a little bit kind of like a loser, I guess I should say, of myself. I just felt like, dang, I couldn't keep up with everyone. I felt like I was holding the class back. I was doing this wrong, that wrong. And I remember coming home and talking to my boyfriend, and I ended up bawling my eyes out, full tears, just crying. I was like, oh my God, I suck so bad. I'm so out of shape. Let's go to Costco right now. The flip switch. I'm like, let's go to Costco right now. I want to get a spin bike. I need to get a spin bike. I'm so out of shape. I need to start working out. And he's like, whoa. Okay, calm down, bring it back. What's going on? And so we actually ended up not getting the spin bike and not going to Costco. We did research, and we actually ordered an elliptical machine and a mini Stairmaster. And so from that day of having my complete mental breakdown and crying about me not doing good in my class, my Pilates class that I just started, it was my third day, and I'm like freaking out. And now trying to work out whenever I can, I've noticed a big change in my mental health, my energy, how I feel about myself. So all of these things, getting my nails done, starting to work out, it's all has been improving me as a person. And it's been so lovely now, just finding my way and trying to do things before baby is here for myself to just feel good, because there's only so much you can do when you're cooped up in the house. There's only so much cleaning and work and everything, and you start to go a little stir crazy. All right, so that is basically it on working out. I'm just saying that to say, you know, if you are pregnant and you have the ability to work out, even if it's something small, it doesn't necessarily have to be going to a class, but just taking some time out of your day, coming from someone who has never worked out before, for me, it has really changed how I feel. I feel just so much better. So just try it. Let me know. If you do work out, leave a comment down in the below. If you do work out, leave a comment down below and tell me what you're doing. All right, so the last thing we're going to talk about in today's video is the gender reveal. I'm going to be telling you guys what we are having because I have so many videos planned. So of course you need to know what boy, girl, what's going on. All right, so 1, 2, 3. We're having a boy. I shouldn't say we're so excited. I have a funny story. I actually thought originally, I had a dream of a little boy. And I woke up the next morning and I'm like, that was kind of weird. And I told my boyfriend about the dream and I just kind of shook it off. I'm like, okay, it can't really be a sign. And surprisingly, after doing our genetic testing and finding out the gender, and when we first saw, the results and it said male, everything just clicked. I'm like, wow, that was a sign that it was gonna be a boy. Like, I felt like I already knew, but I was in denial. And when I had that dream, I was like, no, it's gonna be a girl. So when I actually found out, I just had the feeling of like, okay, like, I already knew. So that is the story, and that's the gender. And I'm so excited. If you've got all the way down to this video, leave the word, if you got all the way to this, if you got all the way to the end of this video, leave the word boy down in the comment. Thank you so much. It means the world to me that you watched my video. If you came this far, I really appreciate it. And I'm so excited for this YouTube journey. This is only the beginning and I'm going to have many more videos coming up soon. So just stay tuned and I can't wait to ride this YouTube ride. So yeah, if you got to the end of this video, thank you so much for watching. It means the world to me. If you like this video, leave a comment down below. And if you got to the end of it, leave the word boy down in the comments. And just thank you guys so much and I'll see you real soon. Bye.